It really is our goal that when the students walk the stage on graduation day, they're prepared to do anything they want. We have a number of students, a lot of students, who are on the 4-year university track, and that's what they want. So we want to make sure that those students are prepared for that. Increasingly, we have students who say, that might not be the path I want. I may be interested in a 2-year degree, or I may be interested in a trade school. I may be interested in going to the military or going straight into the workforce. Whatever it is, we want to make sure that we've given the kids the skills they need to pursue any future that they want. And that's, in our mind, what future ready means. I reflect often on what school was like for me, and growing to school in the 70s and 80s. It pretty much looked like read the chapter, take the quiz on Friday, and we'll do it again next week. And today that's just not going to be sufficient. I think today the kids are going to need what we're considering 21st century skills. We had a number of conversations then with our stakeholder groups to ask some of those very questions. What are the hopes and the aspirations and the dreams that we have for our kids in this community? And what are the skills and the mindsets that they're going to need in the 21st century to be successful with whatever future it is that they kind of envision for themselves? And that led to these very rich conversations that we had with our stakeholders that ultimately culminated in what we're calling our Portrait of a Graduate. And that kind of outlines 5 key 21st century skills that we believe are going to set the students up for success no matter what it is they want to do. So we want to make sure that students can think critically. We want to make sure that they're good communicators. We want to make sure that they're adaptable. If the pandemic taught us anything, it is that students need to be adaptable because we don't know what's coming tomorrow. We want to make sure that they have empathy. That was a strong theme through all of these conversations from all of our stakeholders, that it's very important that students show empathy to one another. And I have a superintendent student advisory group that I meet with once a month. These are juniors and seniors from our 3 high schools. And I asked them this very same question. And I showed them the Portrait of a Graduate. I showed them we had the first 4 competencies. And I said, what do you guys think? And they said, these are amazing. I definitely agree that these are the right skills. And then I asked them, is there anything missing? And these students had a very, very rich conversation. And through that, they said, you know what we should add? We should add leadership. And they were very, very deliberate to say, we don't only mean that you're the ASB president or that you're a president of a club, but you can be a leader in your home. You can be a leader with your friend group. Anytime you're influencing someone else for good, you're showing leadership. So we included that 5th element into our Portrait of a Graduate. I think it really rounded out the picture very, very well. Then we brought staff together through the summer and fall of this year to craft a strategic plan. And that's really kind of the roadmap that will help us to implement this vision across all of our school sites. And in that plan, we have elements that will talk about what kinds of experiences students need to have in their classrooms in order to develop these 21st century skills. And we have a lot of this stuff happening in our district right now. I mean, it's all over the place. Everywhere I travel, every school site has got something amazing that they're doing that are building these skills. We want to make sure that every student has these experiences every day. So as we're looking to give kids more experiences than just what's in their textbooks, we're looking for ways that they can get out into the community, that the community can come into our schools, and give the kids a little bit of a deeper and richer vision for what's possible out there. So that may look like a formal internship that we would want a student to be involved in, or a formal externship. Or it could be something small, like a visit from the industry to the classroom, just to talk about what's going on currently out in our community. It could look like a half-a-day visit for the kids to go into a local business. Anything that we can do to just kind of open the students' world a little bit and have them see some of the possibilities, because as they're thinking about their future, sometimes it's a little bit limiting. If you're 14, 15, 16, 17 years old, you might not know what's all out there. So what we want to do is we want to broaden the students' vision for what's possible for them, and then prepare them so that they can pursue any future they want after graduation.